Sir. Welcome back, folks. I am John Najarian, and this is 3 at 3. So, our hearty welcome to all of you that are tuning in, whether you're a returning viewer or brand new. Thank you for joining us. This is the 28th of September. Unusual activity is calls bought on the offer or puts bought on the offer. That's really all we care about because we're looking to follow the smart money that has decided to jump in for some reason, perhaps because they know something, perhaps because they think they know something. And we like following those big trades on the leveraged bets that options can make. All right, let's take a look at treasuries. Today they hit, as you can see from that timeline there, 4688 today, highest level in 15 years. And unfortunately, I don't think any of us think the Fed is done yet. So as you see also from that chart, end of August, the Fed funds and the treasuries were down around 4%. 4. Today they hit 4688. That is a fairly fast jump in a month. And that shows you how determined apparently the Fed is to drive us into what? A recession. That's according to the CEO over at TCW, and she only manages about $200 billion. And she said a recession is coming and investors should be defensive. That's what she says. Now, you've heard me say, and my brother Pete say, that stocks generally take the stairs up and the elevator down. Well, that would imply, and it is a correct assumption, that you make money faster to the downside than you do to the upside. If the market is moving down, owning puts is a great way to make money fast. Only a takeover really, or a really aggressive short squeeze can do what a put can do to the downside, because generally when a stock misses earnings, has an FDA trial that doesn't go so well, when they have a new product introduction that is not well received, or they're just burning cash too much. When they make any of those announcements, generally the stock goes down very fast. And that's one of the things, one of the two things that we can capture with unusual option activity. Another is, of course, takeovers. And those work to the upside generally. And we cite both calls and puts on unusual option activity, and we hope you follow along. All right, from just yesterday, AAL, American Airlines, might not seem like that big a move, but October calls, 23,000, that's 2.3 million, moving this quickly, a 30-cent pop out of the stock, that's pretty good. And we are riding right along with them. This is an example to the upside, and we talked about it just yesterday. So the options are moving up as well, but we were noting how much the stock is moving up. Again, about 47 cents for the stock. And for the options, they went from, I think, this 26 to about 36 so far today. And we'll see where they end up. C Limited also, one we talked about just Monday this week. CSE, bullish call buying, stocks 4104, bought 14,000 of them. Stock's 43.35. It's up another 3% today. Bang. Again, that's why you want to go to marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started, because you can follow right along with us with these winners that we highlight for you on 3 at 3 and, of course, on our blogs throughout the day. As I have been saying, we have a new book coming out end of October. We will be shooting a commercial down in Florida. We will also be, my brother Pete and I, at the Money Show and the Traders Expo, October 29th through 31st. We will be keynoting on the 30th, talking about, will the Fed drive us into a recession? As you saw, the CEO of TCW thinks so. I think you could attend our keynote at the Money Show. It will be at the Omni Orlando Resort at Champions Gate. It's a great facility. If you're a golfer, you would absolutely love it because it's a fabulous pro golf course right there. And I think we will have book signings as well as workshops on the 30th of October. That's a Monday. All right, let's get started with 3 at 3 for today, the 28th of September. Mara. This is a play on, of course, Bitcoin and digital assets. Why? Because Marathon Blockchain was $8.88, and they're buying the 6th of October, so next Friday, not this Friday, not tomorrow, next Friday, expiring 8:50 calls. They were in the money when they bought this. So I would say that this might be something that you might want to keep an eye on because they already jumped and they could be jumping a lot more depending on what goes on with the activity over at MARA and digital assets. Second trade, Asher. This is a Chinese play. ASHR, bullish calls, upside calls with the ETF trading 25.83. They are buying 10,000 of the 28 calls for 44 cents. Cheap shot to control this. Instead of putting, for instance, $25,000 or $26,000 for 1,000 shares, you could own this one for $440 for 1,000 shares. Gives you a lot of leverage, a lot of good upside between now and January expiration. So that is the second of today's 3 at 3. The third and final is XRT. This is a retail play. XRT, bullish call buying, stocks just shy of 60, and they're buying the 61 calls that expire next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday. So they paid 40 cents for those. 10,000 calls is a million share equivalent. I like following people that make big trades like that. So, as you might imagine, I am in this trade. Bang. That's going to do it for me today, folks. I encourage you to check out marketrebellion.com/get started to learn more about all of our subscription products, like the kind that I highlighted today, our Unusual Options Elite. I would also say that if you're somebody who needs to learn a little more before you commit capital, always a smart move, go on over to marketrebellion.com/get started and check out our educational offerings, because we've got education and subscriptions both at marketrebellion.com. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.